Hey, so I just finished teaching, so I thought because all of my props are out and it's all set up, I would do a video on what my classroom setup is. Excuse me. Because I'm so pregnant, I have really bad heartburn and acid reflux. This baby keeps pushing up. It's uncomfortable, but it's gotten so bad that I've gotten a cough. So let's start with my general setup. I use these headphones. You saw them in my very first video. They're Logitech. They were like $25. There are some higher quality ones that I've seen recommended. The biggest thing is that you can mute your microphone so that if you need to wait before you open your classroom, you can just have it muted and you can still eat breakfast or lunch, if depending on where you're living. I've shown you before my computer setup. I usually just have my computer on a box. It's about this high to make sure that I'm at eye level with the camera. So you want to make sure you're at eye level with the students. I don't have all my lights on right now just because it makes me look a little bit intense in these cameras, but when I teach, I turn that on. It kind of illuminates this backlight, so it gives me this. Now I have kind of a shadow on this side of my face. I take the lampshade off of my desk lamp and put it right behind my camera. I recently learned that it is a requirement to have your reward system on display. Highly recommended. I don't have a ton of money. I will do another video on VIPKID on a budget, but here is my reward system. Most of the time I put it on a whiteboard. So I got a 3M command hook, hung it up there. I hot glued some fabric to the back of a whiteboard. So if I want to do it this way, I mean, it's not totally centered. You can kind of see it doesn't hang straight. Kids don't really mind. They're not, it's not like they're like, that's not centered. No, they don't care. Anyway, or if I want to do a long way one. So today, my main reward system was the monkey. You see this one in your trial class. I printed them out black and white, and then I colored each one of them because I didn't want to waste too much ink on my printer. And then handy dandy packing tape to laminate them. So you can kind of tell it's not like perfect, you know, but it works and they don't rip. This week a lot I've used ice cream scoops. I will put all the scoops on the back of my board, and I'll draw an ice cream cone right here and write ice cream, and then I will let the student pick which one they want. Sometimes they pick 1, 2, or 3, or sometimes they know the colors and so they're able to say yellow. I have emojis that I draw an iPad on there, and then they get to pick their emojis. It's really funny because I taught one student last week who just would not she would not pick this emoji, anything but that. It was so funny. I've colored, these ones I printed color because there's so many of them. They did tell me in my mock class that we have to be careful about copyright. If used for educational purposes, it's okay. So I have alphabet cards. Didn't put on makeup today. 4 a.m. class. Whew. I can use the pictures as a prop, and then I can also use the letters. So it's really, really awesome. My reward system, I bought 3 boards. They came in a set of 3. You can also get like a set of 12, or you can just get 1. I use these to do my phonics. So, or I will like draw a house to explain live. That's just where I am able to be like, crap, How do I explain this to them? Whiteboard. Great, it's there. And then I have extra ones, and so if I don't want to take the time to erase, I can just grab the other one. So it's super nice. I really, really like that. Other things in my classroom. I always have money nearby. Always have money nearby. I always, because I'm certified to teach the lower classes, and one of the trial classes is this is my mom and dad. I always have a picture of my family. They think it's great when I'm like, how many brothers do you have? And they're like, I have 1 or I have 2. And I'm like, I have 4. Look! They think it's crazy. And I always, almost always can guarantee that I will hear mom in the background be like, whoa. Anyway, so that's always fun. The thing is, they like to see the culture. I have a hat for, I don't know, somebody told me that this, you know, they talked about if you put it on your head and if you're using it to be silly, it's not really a prop, it's a costume. But this one is a prop for me because I only put it on when I teach, when I'm going over the H, because H is always hat, so H, hat, you know, and then I like pull it over my eyes. The other thing I have are my dinosaur sets. There's 4 dinosaurs. This one kind of looks like VIPKID's dino, and so that's why I bought it, because I was like, he looks perfect. This one, usually, if I can pull it off, has a Louis Armstrong voice. This one has a high nasally voice, and T-Rex, low, gruffy. I have these puppets. I think this is an elephant. I don't know. Elephant, duck, dog. I have a frog, a cow, a bunny. Frog, cow, bunny, panda, hippo, teddy bear, or bear. Some of them, the elastic isn't in there very well. It's like at the very top, so the first couple of times I put it on, it was like falling off my finger. There's also a mouse in there. Oh, my backdrop. Not politically correct map. But it's fun, it's colorful, it has cartoons. I originally bought it because I thought these pictures came off and I could use them as a prop, you know, like show them. Oh, look, it's an elephant or a giraffe. But no, it's a whiteboard. I can draw all over it, but I don't. Later. I use my husband's old socks as erasers. They work great. When they get dirty, I flip them inside out. Use the other side, and then once that's dirty, I throw it in the wash. That's pretty much my classroom. I also have sets of sticky notes around because you need to cover up your camera in case the student is not there. You need to prove that you're there in the classroom. I have this organizing drawer set table from IKEA. There's my breakfast. That's what my classroom looks like after I finish teaching. I also go back and forth using a notebook to take notes. So here's all the notes that I have of previous students. You know, the pink highlighted, you can't really see it, maybe it's on this side more. Here, the pink highlighted pages are my repeat students, and so I know I can turn back. But it always takes me so long to write and plan my classes, and then I get really distracted. So today I tried using my sticky notes on my MacBook. We'll see. I'll let you know what I think, maybe. I always have a water bottle, especially because as of late, you know, when I start coughing, I need to be able to drink. And then today I used my mute button while coughing, so that was great. It's a really small space. It's just the corner of our living room. So that's my classroom. It's hard sometimes because you see pictures of these other people's classrooms and they have this beautiful backdrop. It's like patterned chevron or, you know, stripes, stars, and then they have a drip mat over here, a drip tray that they can put all their magnets on, and they have, like I've said, pom-poms and I'm really working on a tight budget here, and so mine's pretty, my classroom is pretty humble, but you know, it works. Parents say that I'm super energetic, and it's more important how you teach than what you, I mean, your first impression is very important. And so making something that's engaging, which is why I really like this, it's super colorful. But I also try and be super engaged as well. You know, I'm like, hey, you know, or, you know, it's like, what do you see? And then these are my grandpa's glasses, you know? So that helps. That helps a lot. But yeah, I wanted to share this just because I personally am successful in this space, and I have dreams for things. You know, I've taken pictures of a lot of different ideas, but as of right now, this is how I teach, and it's working. So there you go. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment. If you feel like this is something you want to do, you know, if you've been researching more of VIPKID and maybe you want to apply, you can go ahead and use my referral link. It's down in the comment box. Please watch my other videos. I talk about what VIPKID is, and, you know, some other details about how much you get paid and things. So yeah, thanks for watching. Adios.